Hi, hi,
Hi
hi.
there. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Well,
Good.
thanks so much for your time today. I'm excited to talk to you about this movie, Reverse the Curse. This is such a nice movie to see these days because it's a lot different than sort of the standard films we're seeing a lot of, where it's everything gets tied up in a neat and tidy bow and all the conflict is resolved in 2 hours, and that escapism is nice, right? But it's not always reflective of real life. And I really liked that with this film, even though there wasn't a perfect white picket fence ending, it wasn't a sad ending either. It was much more like a nuanced real life experience. And I was wondering if that complexity of the screenwriting was something that drew you to doing this project.
Well, for me, different. I mean, the thing that drew me to the project is David is my oldest friend, and if he says, will you, the answer is going to be yes, no matter what. So that's what drew me to it. I also know him so well and so long. He's an incredible writer
Yes.
and he's an incredible thinker. And he's a truly, a Renaissance man, which is pretty rare. And I trust him
Right.
as an artist and as a director and as a friend. So it's a very safe, kind of no-brainer, intimate kind of an experience for me working with him.
Right. Right. Because you have that connection that it's going to be good, whatever the project is. That makes a lot of sense. And
Yeah,
that leads me to another question I had, because obviously you're friends in real life. You play friends in this movie, and that friendship chemistry is very obvious on screen. It works so well. And I was wondering, when you're working with somebody that you have a relationship with in real life, do you bring that relationship dynamic into the filming of the movie, or do you have to compartmentalize that and, leave that in a box to get into the character? How do you approach that?
I don't think about it, but I think that generally speaking, if there's something that's naturally there, I'm going to try and take advantage of it.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
know, and as for instance, like just even on my television show, I've become so close with these people, living with them for years, that our relationships off camera have developed just as our relationships on camera have developed, and I think
Mhm,
in the same kind of ways, you
mhm,
know and I love them, and obviously I love David,
mhm.
and it's a lot of fun and easy, and I but then again, I forgot his name, what in the movie, like Santo, what does he play?
Mhm,
I
mhm,
forgot, but I hadn't met him before, but I love him now. And we
mhm.
had because we all had to, but he had a relationship with David. So that was enough for us to catch on. And there was a certain tone, and it's all on fire. And I've known Evan for years, and, we have a very comfortable rapport. And so it's all just, you kind of take advantage of what's there. It's easy.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense when you all click. Well, listen, I know you've got a packed day today, so I just want to wind us down here on one question that I have to ask you. So
Okay.
I know you've thrown out the first pitch for a White Sox game, but when
Yeah.
it comes to Red Sox versus Yankees, what side of the fence are you falling on? Which team are you rooting for in that one?
Are you kidding me? I grew up on 74th Street in West End Ave. You know that David and I, when we were in high school, we used to watch the Yankee games together on the phone. We used to sit
That's
on the
awesome.
phone and watch the games.
Well,
Yeah.
for all I know, you were the rebel that he based the film on, who's like, no, I'm going to be the Sox fan.
Nah, not really.
You're like,
But no,
no way.
no. I mean, I love the Sox, but yeah, at this point, I just like good athletes. So
Yeah, absolutely. That makes a lot of sense. Well,
yeah.
thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thanks a lot. You have a good one now.
You too.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.